Discover untapped investment and market sentiment hiding in plain sight. In today's daily Reddit Insight for August 23. Aggressive balanced growth on $7,000 per month. Pain, tax drag, concentration risk, market volatility, idle cash. Opportunity. Maximize 401k IRA. Allocate core to low-cost U.S. international ETFs. Add 10 to 20% bonds. 5 to 10% speculative stocks/crypto. Automate contributions, annual rebalance for disciplined, long-term wealth compounding and resilience. Maximize ESPP discount. Diversify with ETFs. Concentration in employer stock and 1-year lockup amplify idiosyncratic risk. Contribute fully, hold until required year, sell on vest to realize 15% gain, then redeploy proceeds into ETFs, total market, S&P 500, international, for diversified exposure. Amazon AMZN. Long-term conviction. Risks, valuation, competition, regulation, and macro volatility. Past performance not guaranteed. Opportunity, apply buy what you know, build a diversified long position, accumulate on dips, track AWS and advertising momentum, and hold patiently for compounding innovation. U.S. Stablecoin Act. Regulatory watch, uncertain impacts on stability, adoption, and valuations, risks to issuers, USDT, USDC, and DeFi liquidity, monitor legislation, compliance guidance, custody and reserve rules, track spreads, redemptions, on-chain flows, prepare hedges, liquidity, rotation strategies for volatility. Memecoin volume dwindles. Focus shifts to infrastructure. Falling volumes signal waning interest, thin liquidity, and heightened volatility. Bearish, short to medium term for direct memecoin exposure. Target innovative trading platforms and broader crypto infrastructure, capturing value from innovation despite memecoin slump. Bitcoin eyes 117K breakout, bullish momentum. Volatility and short squeezes threaten entries and risk management. Bears risk liquidation. Investors face timing uncertainty. Capture upside via long-term or swing positions. Monitor momentum. Define stop loss and sizing. DYOR on entries. Target highs. DUOL overvaluation bearish setup. Price fell from $544 to $334 despite earnings bounce, signaling persistent downtrend and downside risk. Opportunity. Traders may consider short exposure or sidestep longs until fundamentals recalibrate and a clear trend reversal confirms stabilization and strength. Shift SGOV to STIP on Fed cut. Pain, falling nominal yields, rising inflation, erode real returns, and opportunity. How? Rotate to short duration tips, STIP, lock inflation accrual, hedge CPI, capture price upside from yield decline before September meeting, managing risks. QQQ bullish divergence after volatility, pain. Jackson Hole-driven swings and uncertainty, risk of false signals and drawdowns, tough timing. How? Tactical short-term long on QQQ using divergence. Set stops below recent lows, manage size, monitor NASDAQ 100 momentum and headlines closely. August-September pullback risk, pain, seasonal weakness and overbought RSI bearish divergence signal, short to medium-term downside and volatility. Chance, hedge widely, trim exposure, hold more cash, rotate to defensives. Use protective puts or short index ETFs for protection now. APLD weekly options income opportunity. Pain, high volatility, assignment risk, concentration concerns. How? Sell covered calls or cash secured puts on APLDs greater than 4% weekly premiums. Use small size, diversify, short expiries, active risk management. Monitor positions closely. Respect downside risk limits. Bullish on Novo Nordisk, $, recurring obesity demand, global obesity surge, chronic management needs, leverage NVO's GLP-1 leadership, Ozempic, Wegovy, sustained demand tailwinds, scale expansion, accumulate on pullbacks for durable growth exposure, monitor reimbursement and capacity utilization. Privacy coins, fungibility hedge, pain points, rising government surveillance, on-chain scoring, tainted coins undermining fungibility and liquidity. How to get the chance. Research compliant privacy projects like Monero, monitor regulation, size positions prudently, near-term 6-month narrative momentum, with asymmetric upside. VanEck JitoSOL ETF filing signals Solana upside. Pain points, retail misses institutional inflows, regulatory uncertainty, and timing risk. How to get the chance. Monitor SEC timeline. Accumulate SOL JitoSOL on dips. Diversify into Solana LSTs. Size positions, set stops, and hedges.